Come with me, let's take a trip to the islands. We up on that jet, we'll do more than just fly on it. Stand on that hill, you gon' die on it. Let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. A moment can live on forever. Let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. A moment can live on forever.
All right, Winter Madness 2025. We are here at the Final Four. I am Kenny Riley, and I am joined with Mr. Cody Collier in the booth today. Cody, we've got our Final Four matchups. Our 11 o'clock slot is Mr. Matthew Rowe against Mr. Dylan Keeven. Two players have given their best and shown to survive and advance in this tournament. What do you think about today?
Two South House guys, and we're in for a treat here. I can't wait for this match.
So this match is straight up mano-a-mano, no pops. So they are going to be playing directly on top of each other, and I think it's going to be an exciting matchup. Both players are ready, and we are located at Bethpage Black, the hardest of the golf courses. But for these competitors, they're ready to eat it up, and we're going to head over to Bay 2 and get our ceremonious handshake. Friends now and mortal enemies after the handshake. Two nicest guys in the club, ready to rock. As you can see the scoreboard, there are 0 pops on this match. Mr. Dylan Keeven is going to be first up on the tee box. Hole number we're in here at Bethpage Black is 391 yards. Slight dogleg right. You know, Cody, the thing with this course is it's incredibly difficult once you miss the fairway. But if you can go ahead and find yourself in the fairway, you're going to be able to really navigate the golf course.
Absolutely. Keeping it in the short grass is definitely where you want to be on this course. Anything in the rough, it's going to be a struggle to get there in par.
Both of these guys known for their gamesmanship. So Dylan Keeven's shot is off, heading a little right, but it does seem like it gets a forward kick off that tree, so going to have a look, but again, in that rough that we just spoke about. Might show some adversity for these players to figure out how much that rough's going to affect their golf shots. Matt Rowe, absolute gamer, aiming for the right side. All right, looks pretty good. See if he's got his little fade coming, and it's trying. Okay, does look like he's going to stay right at that tree. Just a small amount of branches that he's going to have to navigate, but a good swing for both players. We've gotten up to the golf ball for Mr. Dylan Keeven. The good point is that we do see the golf ball, Cody, so I think that there's a good chance he's going to be able to get a club on the ball and get it up and over these trees. About 153 yards out. As you can see, there's a small percentage of power and spin in the lower left hand of your screen.
Yeah, he's got to get that up quick.
Utilize that data to see how much the elements are going to affect their golf shots. Okay, Dylan does miss the trees, but headed left. Looks like he's going to be green side again in that thick rough. I tell you what, the photorealism updates for the TrackMan have really shown that a lot of these areas around the golf course are accurate. My guess this is rendered to be a similar one to the tour level tournaments that they play. So moving over to Matt Rowe is noticing some of those small branches, electing to stay right of those, but just over 100 yards, about 107. Wind's pretty subtle here at Bethpage today. It's a smart play.
Really good shot.
Oh, he's juiced up. The adrenaline's here. Seems like that lie was indicative of a clean shot. Maybe put a little bit too much heat on that, but going to have a chip back onto the green. So obviously the first tee jitters are a real thing for any competitive round, Cody. But do you think that the final four is getting to these players as far as their thought process, and even more so the adrenaline that they're going to be feeling?
I'd like to think they're just trying to get a feel for the rough and how it's going to play the rest of the golf course.
A little acclimation for sure. Dylan Keeven, 27 yards off the left side of this green. Pretty good chip here. Looks really good. Oh, and it's trying. Okay, does find the gimme circle. Excellent short game display for Mr. Dylan Keeven.
That secures par for him.
All right, this is the pressure shot here. Matt Rowe left with 25 yards coming back onto the green from the backside. It's a pretty good looking chip. Do it. Oh, kisses the high side of the hole and exits the gimme circle. A quick point awarded for Mr. Keeven, carding his par, Matt for a bogey. First hole awards Mr. Keeven with 1 point. It's pretty incredible how tight these fairways are, heavily tree-lined, and anything but a flat lie on these fairways, Cody.
Trees everywhere up this fairway.
And they look pretty real to me. Shout out Joey Julius. All right, second hole's measuring in at 344 yards. Looks like a 220-yard shot's going to give them a safe look in the middle of fairway and then up to a heavily protected green. All right, it's a pretty good-looking shot for Dylan. It's going to hit the right edge and settle. It's going to be a pretty good swing there. It's going to be rewarded with that.
Looks like Matt's going to play a cut back into the fairway.
Yeah,
take it up the left side.
He's got the big stick in hand. He does trust his golf swing, so taking this up and over the trees and letting it peel back into that fairway. Looks pretty solid. Just needs to catch some earth here, and he's going to be fine with that. Both players up the right-hand side of the rough at hole number 2. Dylan Keeven with the first attack at this pin. Pin is located all the way back left. Looks like, as you can see, Cody, kind of an elevated green here, up about 25 feet, so the distance is going to have to be considered to maybe put a little bit more on that, but with that pin being all the way back, they've got plenty of green before that pin to land this safely on.
Yeah, I wonder if that last tree on the right's going to come into play here.
Yeah, it's always interesting. The canopy does have the ability to knock these golf balls down. Okay, does get through and, okay, does cover that greenside bunker, but is going to be chipping from a interesting lie on that bunker surround. Matt getting a little sneak peek. It's what that green looks like up near the green. He's left with 104 yards. Again, I think that elevation is going to have something to do with this shot. Looks pretty good. It's going to dig in. Takes dead aim and on the green, just short of that gimme circle. Great swing from Mr. Rowe. All right, Dylan is on his third shot here, just 23 yards from the pin. He's got plenty of green to work with. Does not seem like it's a too crazy as far as a break goes, so he's going to be able to get aggressive with this chip. Oh, it looks like it's on a good line. Looks really good. Oh, snuggles it up right next to the hole. The guy is a wizard with his wedges. Both players recording a par, no blood. We are headed to hole number 3. Brian, I think they did. You got to get there early. Early bird gets the worm. Early golfer gets the tee time. All right, first par 3 that we get to have revealed here at Bethpage Black, 183 yards.
That pin's tucked in the back as well.
Yeah, they got a little help, just nothing too crazy as far as the wind goes today. But, oh, Dylan's shot is headed left. Hopefully a little fade here. And it's trying, folks. See if it can cover. Does land. And... oh, it's very close, but I do think that is a green secured. So Dylan throwing a dart up the left side. In for his par. JT in the house, my boy. All right, Mr. Rowe, 183 yards. All right, good shot. Slight draw up the right side. Really good. And both of these players just on for their par. Said they didn't want to. Yeah, no frog's hair there. Didn't want nothing to do with the danger that surrounded that green here at number 3, but we are at our first par 5 here at Bethpage Black. 439 yards. This is a pretty gettable par 5, but as you can see, Cody, around 270, 280 yards, you are left with a split fairway and a very intense, hazardous kind of a sand bunker. I'm sure that it's going to be pretty flat, but it's not a spider bunker. It's a tarantula bunker. An 8-legged freak bunker, yeah. All right, Dylan on the box. Again, 1 up in this match. He's got the driver. Keeven's shown excellent consistency through this Winter Madness tournament.
It's on a good line.
Looks like he's got a little of the fades today, which is something that he'll probably settle into. But again, a shot that he's going to be able to navigate. Par 5, plenty of golf shots on this hole. Matt Rowe wearing the competition red today. Eye of the tiger kind of stuff. Well-struck golf shot. Both players are going to be hanging out right next to each other.
Yeah, put a blanket on them.
Yes. Whip out a lawn chair and hang out with each other for a few minutes. Dylan Keeven up first, 201 yards, as you can see. Pretty torrential bunker there, splitting this fairway. But green's about 33 feet elevated above this golf ball, so probably playing this closer to 215 yards. That pin is tucked right at the front of this green, Cody. But again, you can see that surround probably helping that golf ball find the green and come back towards the pin. Ooh, it's a well-struck golf shot. Does it have enough? Okay, does find that green side bunker, but relatively flat lie. He's going to be able to get that splash bunker shot onto that green.
That is a sucker's pin right there.
Yeah, it's crept up right on that front edge, and it's gives a flirting chance to see if they can cover that front edge and get it to trickle on. But I think that the play here is to go long and secure the par. This is their second shot on a par 5, folks, so any green hit is an extreme advantage. All right, little low screamer here. These guys are just hanging out all day. I love it. So both players with a pretty clean lie out of the bunkers. About 20 yards to touch the pin. It does look like behind the pin is a pretty flat lie. If you do venture over to the right, Cody, that false front's going to cause that ball to fall off the green on the right side.
I think with Dylan's wedge game, I think he's got it here.
Oh, it's a perfect shot here. It does carry. Doesn't get the carry out of that bunker. And
Like
he's
Velcro.
left with a very, very precarious chip off that front collar. All right. I got to think that Matt's got to see a door opening here. He's just going to have to get this out. Rule number 1 of the bunker is get out of the bunker. Another good chip, and does get on to the green. It's a good swing from Matt Rowe, going second behind Dylan, so he's in for his par. Here's an opportunity, 7 yards to the pin, flat lie. This is makeable, especially for this caliber player. Ooh, gets a little fringe kick there and does run through the gimme circle. So that is a exchange of points here. Mr. Matt Rowe grabs one back, and we are all square through 4 holes, Cody. Mr. Rowe grabs that tee box back happily, a little smirk on his face. This is a par 4 measuring at 429 yards. Veers off to the right, just about 250 yards. Ooh, powerful swing from Matt Rowe. 161 miles an hour ball speed, fading perfectly. See if he can grab an edge. Okay, there we are. He's found himself in the right side rough, advancing his golf ball plenty of distance, so I think he's going to be pretty happy with that swing.
This is a great golf hole.
Yeah, I think it rewards a fader of the golf ball, so they can aim left onto the promised land and let it rip. Oh, good-looking swing from Keeven here, playing it perfectly. He's going to find himself in a flat lie in the middle of the fairway. Very well done. All right, so raced up to Mr. Keeven's golf ball, left with 171 yards, 25 feet uphill in elevation. Bunker's protected not only in the front edge, but also on that back left edge. So pin is located on the back right, giving these players an ability to fire away. All right, here we go. Okay, a little hook from Dylan does catch that greenside bunker. It's going to have an interesting chip there, but Matt Rowe looking at 164 yards. Seeing his opponent find that greenside bunker's got to give him some extra oomph here to get it onto the green. All right, a little low screamer, and oh, okay, does look like finds himself short of the bunkers, but in match play, this is a kind of a swinging door here that he had the ability to kind of take a look at what Dylan was going to do for his first swing, but now tables have turned a little bit, and Dylan's going to be able to kind of take a peek as far as what this golf ball does on the green once it lands. So 38 yards here for Matt Rowe. Pretty straightforward chip. All right, looks pretty good. Needs to release just a touch. It's trying, and just short of the gimme circle. Okay.
It's a great shot. This is going to be a tricky one.
Yeah, so Rowe's in for a bogey. This is Dylan's 3rd shot. It is severely slanted, so this ball is going to jump once it comes out of this bunker, but an open club face here, a little splash bunker shot. I think he's got a chance here. Gimme circle here rewards him with that point back. All right, I love it. Does have a splash bunker shot high and sits and getting better.
Excellent.
Incredible wedge for Mr. Keeven in for his par. All right, Dylan's got to be hitting a groove here. His wedges have been working for him. Grabs the tee box back here. Par 4, number 6. 376 yards. Now, these players can hit it well over 250 yards, and you can see the 2 fairway bunkers are located probably anywhere from about 210 to about 240, so Dylan electing to stay left and head a little cut over that. Find himself in a good lie. All right, ball's on a great line, but no cut, but does have the distance to clear any of that trouble. And he's going to be left with some native grass there on the left side, but we'll see what the grounds crew is going to take a look at once they get up to his golf ball.
Looks like Matt's going to take the same line.
Yeah, similar play here, getting you a sneak peek into the Bay 2 cam. All right, great swing from Matt, but headed on a right line and needs to just find some earth. Oh, okay, does find that bunker. That's fine. Better than being over in the wilderness there. So Matt Rowe will be up next.
It's actually not a bad look here.
The lie is going to be my question, Cody. As you can see in the bottom left hand of your screen, that ball is on a severe slope, so wanting to come out left hard, but 114 yards downhill, just a touch. This bunker, or this green is absolutely protected all the way around. Pin stretched all the way to the back, so it's going to be a healthy swing here out of this fairway bunker. There's that lie that comes into play, so he is going bunker to bunker here, folks. Okay.
Have a better lie from there, though.
Lovely look here at the OG clubhouse here in St. Charles. People coming in to root for the final 4 contestants. Gonna be going all day today. Love to see it. All right, Dylan's approach here coming from the left side out of that taller grass. That rough did affect that ball flight, but he has hit it into that same green side bunker. I tell you what, the elements here, the conditions are representing the level of competition here at Winter Madness, but man, it is going to be playing tough today.
Yeah, that warning sign before you enter the golf course, it's not a joke.
Yes, only advanced golfers are allowed on the black. It is not a fun round. It is a headlock and multiple punches to the face. But for Winter Madness, what a better place. Oh, Dylan showing his wedges. This guy is good. Okay, see if Matt can come back up to that great shot from Dylan Keeven. Currently 1 down. Looks good. Do it, Matt. Do it. Oh, skates by the low side. Hang on. Oh. And he does. Well done for Matty. A little fist pump from his caddy there, Mr. Ryan Godar. Let everybody know that Mr. Godar was defeated by Mr. Matt Rowe. They're besties. They look like the relationship's blooming. Exactly. That's right after the match ended, and then Matt Rowe won. He said, I got a job for you. Follow me to the winner's circle. All right, Dylan Keeven. Feeling good, being 1 up in this match. 450 yards. It's a great swing. Just a subtle cut here. Looks like it's going to be A+. Oh, turns the corner. Going to give him a great look at this flag. Well done for Mr. Keeven.
Position A.
It's been a wild ride for this tournament, Winter Madness 2025. A big shout out to all the players and the people who've made this possible. The power that Matt Rowe has off this driver is just fantastic. Pump it into the left side. It is going to catch the first cut, so not as near as demanding as that second cut. Blows it a few yards by Mr. Keeven, so Mr. Keeven's up next, looking at 220 yards. Again, wind's not doing much here in New York City. Dylan's going to have a pretty fair chance. He's got everything right in front of him. Electing a hybrid. Oh, it's up the left side. No cut. He's going to find himself in a bunker lie on the left side. So, again, if you can take a look at that pin, that is all the way stretched up to the left side of this green. So this is going to be a short-sided chip for Dylan. Matt looking like he's paying attention here and electing to stay on the right side of this. 219 yards. All right, smooth shot, but it is okay. He's going to be just short of that bunker. Yeah. He's going to have a good look, plenty of green to work with. And this is where you, in the gamesmanship and the experience really comes into play. Matt knew that Dylan was going to be short-sided there, so he is elected to stay away from that left side and give himself some room to work. This 41-yard chip. Oh, it's on a great line. Dig in. Oh, just misses the gimme circle. It was an absolute dart. Didn't have the stopping power coming out of that rough, Cody.
13 yards.
Yeah, it's gonna be a demanding shot, but we've seen the display that he's put on with these wedges today, so I think he's gonna step up to this one. Oh my! Oh, okay, great executed bunker shot. Does fly the pin and misses the gimme circle.
Matching pars.
Both players do record the 4 here, and we are on to hole 8. Dylan Keeven remains 1 up in this match. No pops for this match. Playing straight up. We're coming to another par 3 way downhill. This tee box is about 25 to 30 feet above this green. All right, Dylan's taking a optical pat down of what he's looking like. This is hole on number 8. Steps in. Oh, it's a good-looking shot. Fading in towards the pin. Be something good. Oh,
great shot.
Well executed. Just short of the gimme circle, but in for a par. Putting the pressure on his opponent, Mr. Matt Rowe. All right, Matt. Stepping up to his golf ball. All right, shot is off, playing a little draw. Looks good. It's on a great line. All right, hanging out together again. Both great shots from both competitors. Both in for their pars. We're heading to hole number 9, Cody.
This is a great match so far. I think we're going to go the distance here. We're going to see a full 18 holes.
I wouldn't doubt that at all. I think both of these players, again, are not only having the mental fortitude to get through the bracket here, but, again, I think that they have been planning and preparing and making sure their games are tight for a great showing here at Bethpage Black for the Final 4. All right, a little dog leg left here. Again, could be a fader's paradise. I don't think there's any trouble up there at what the distance these players can hit the driver, but does that wooded area does jut out on the left side of this fairway, so they've got to be pretty careful, but hopefully this has that cut, and it does. It's well executed. Looks like it's going to hit the fairway, maybe catch that first cut, and it does. So it's a great shot from Dylan, 260-yard shot, controlled. This course cannot be overpowered, Cody. It's got too many teeth. These players are doing the right thing there, keeping their patience, keeping the temper in check, hitting good golf shots, and hopefully waiting to be rewarded for them.
Yeah, especially for match play. Bogey can win a hole here.
Oh,
Very
100%.
much so.
Matt taking an aggressive line over the trees. Does look like he's going to get caught. We're going to hope that he's got an option to get out of this thick lie. And as you can see on your screen, folks, he is in the middle of a heavily wooded area. But do see some signs of life here, but it's going to be a very, very demanding shot. All right, does look like Matt is electing to take his medicine and find some fairway to play his third shot unobstructed. It's all interesting out of these lies. You just can't see it. I don't know. Oh, it's a well done for Matt Rowe. Scott, thank you for joining us from a beautiful Charleston. Hoping you're former college teammate for Mr. Kyle Walton, checking in to see the Winter Madness and checking on Mr. Dylan Keeven and Matt Rowe. Dylan's left with 140 yards out of the first cut. Smooth swing. It's on a great line, but does need to go a touch, Cody. Okay. Trundles on. Safely aboard. Well done. That's exactly what he needed to do. This is when Matt Rowe can dig a little deep here and see for his third shot if he can find a gimme circle. 105 yards. This is a distance where these guys practice. These guys know their numbers. Ooh, flighted wedge. Love it. Okay, just not enough, but yeah, that is a very tough pin being stretched all the way backside of this green, but Mr. Keeven does grab one back there with a par, bringing him 2 up through the front 9. We are headed to the turn.
Grab a hot dog, folks.
It's a great pork missile here at Bethpage. They're very proud of it. All the fixins. The fixins. All right, Dylan feeling pretty confident. Adding to his lead, he is currently 2 up, driver in hand, hot dog in his belly, feeling really good. Now this fairway is littered with trouble on both sides all the way up. And that's all you got to do is just hit that straight golf ball. I wonder what that feels like.
He executed well there. That's exactly where you want to be on this fairway. Engaged
both cheeks there and put that ball about 278 yards right down central. Matt Rowe. He's got to be thinking, he's got plenty of time left, but this is going to be the time to drop that gear and get some points back. All right, beautiful swing. Oh, it's perfect. A little fade. He's got plenty of fairway to work with. Hit this ball hard. 290-yard shot there for Mr. Matt Rowe. It's a fantastic executed golf shot. All right, forcing his opponent to make a shot here. 162 yards left for Dylan Keeven. Pin again. I don't know who the super is here, but he was not a happy camper today. All these pins are stretched out all the way back. It's on a good line. All right, a little draw, and it looks like he hit it a little too hard. Oh. Okay, does find himself off the backside of the green, nearing some OB there, Cody, but I think that, again, the wedges have been, he's been one with his wedges today, so I'll just kind of waiting to see how this hole unfolds.
Maybe it's all part of his plan.
Could have been the hot dog. I don't know. All right, smooth swing from Matt Rowe. It's on a great line. Just needs a little fringe kick. Okay. Finds the green. No big deal. That's exactly what he needed to do to put the pressure on Dylan. Coming 36 yards off the backside of the green here at number 10.
Mr. Hornack is in the
Mr.
building.
Mike Hornack walking in. Shades, shorts. Gotta love it. All right, Dylan's shot is off. It's on a good line. Just needs to hop.
Go.
Okay, does find the surface. Okay, he does. So gives one back to Mr. Matt Rowe. This is the drop of the gear we were just talking about. Matt Rowe grabs that tee box. Says, "I'm ready." I think he went with the nachos on the turn. Maybe not the hot dog.
I think he said, "Buckle up, folks, because it's all gas, no brakes from here on out."
Okay, Matt Rowe's shot off the right side. It's going to just find flat lie, fairway bunker. Again, as you can see on that minimized screen, the bunkers are plentiful here at 11. So the fairway is reminiscent to a high school hallway. Not much room for error here.
Great shot.
Yeah, a little fade. It's perfect. It's perfect. Dylan gaining a little speed here, hitting the ball well. Going to be very rewarded with that golf swing. So this is an interesting shot. 150 yards, Cody. The lip is there. I don't know if it's going to be an issue, but it's going to have to be in the back of his mind as far as his club selection. If you don't take enough off, that lip can come into play. So my guess is he's got a 9 or an 8 here. Can swing it healthy, but let's see if he's rewarded. Oh, it's a great swing. Lip wasn't even a bother, and it looks really good. Oh, just short. Catches on that, but that is a very, very makeable shot on the front right portion of this green. I love the grittiness of Mr. Matt Rowe. He's not giving up. He's staying patient, and I think this is the time in this match where you're going to see some exciting golf shots. All right, Dylan. Swing is off. Looks like it's a good line, folks. Covers the pin. See if he's got any spin. Oh!
Great shot.
Well done for both players. Now we got Matt Rowe's third shot. 7 yards to this pin. Electing the wedge. This is a very makeable chip. Do it! Oh, baby! Kisses the high side of the hole. A great wedge from Matt Rowe. Both players record a par. The match remains 1 up through 11 holes for Mr. Keeven. The Gimme Golf Club here in St. Charles and South House, both electric. Watch party down at the South House. People are coming in every 30 seconds here to catch the winter madness. Matt Rowe on the box, 405 yards, taking a fade lie over here, up and over the trees. Well struck and perfect. Sometimes you need that vitamin H, bud. All right, Matt Rowe safely in the right side of this fairway. Dylan Keeven.
That was a bomb.
Plotting his attack here. Now we've seen a little extra MPHs from Dylan here. I think we're going to find these guys are comfortable. And this is the time to drop the hammer. Ooh, it's a great swing. Just a little cut. All right, hanging out right next to Matt Rowe, but he's going to be in that first cut, so probably a first swing here. So he's going to be able to see, Matt's going to be able to see what's happening up on this green. Pretty straightforward, Cody. Nice little lane up to the green side here. You do have some trouble both left and right. Looks like this green is about 23 paces from the front to that back where that pin location is. It's a good looking swing.
Really good shot.
Oh, this could be interesting, folks. All right, distance was absolutely perfect. Just a little outside. Does not get that gimme circle, but sure enough pressure for Matt Rowe here. Beautiful look here at the official 2025 Winter Madness board. We are down to the final bracket. Mike Hornack here with his caddy on the bench, getting ready for his warm-ups. Matt Rowe, 163 yards, second shot. Ooh, looks good. Oh, yes. See if it can stop for him. Oh,
He'll have a chip at it.
Yes. Again, has seen pretty much the same chip on the last hole. He's familiar with this lie, just in that semi-rough category, but very makeable chip here. Not too much of a crazy undulation here on the screen. Looks good. Looks really good. Yeah, we've got a chip in from Matt Rowe. He and his caddy, absolutely electric. Well done.
This match is all square.
And I tell you what, just like that, we have an all-square match. Clutch birdie from Matt Rowe, bringing this back to a very interesting hole 13, par 5. 466 yards, slight veer to the right.
I'll tell you what, Kenny, this clubhouse is electric right now.
I absolutely love it. People are coming, people are involved. That's what we love about this Gimme Golf Club. The community is the best. All right, Matt with a powerful drive. Headed up the left side, asking for a little cut, but he's going to be advancing his golf ball 275 yards. He's going to be just fine. He's going to have a good look there. All right, Dylan, he's got to clear his mind, a little auto-delete. That was a great shot from Matt Rowe. Unfortunately, it does lose his footing on that lead there, but it's a great swing here from Dylan, a high fade. This is really good. It's really good. I do that when I don't want to fade the golf ball. He does it when he knows he needs to hit a fade. That's the difference.
Doesn't get better than that.
Ooh, great shot of the new locker room at the OG house. Still doing some work. Beautiful shot of the trophies here that we have at the Gimme Golf Club for our indoor and outdoor events. Shout out to Mandy Walton for those beautiful benches, for all the sitting needs for these players. All right, Dylan is perfect swing here. He's got 214 yards left. Slightly downhill green, a little compressed green in there, but heavily guarded on the right side, so going to be rewarded with a fade up the left side and see if we can carve in. All right, does take it up the left side, see if he's got that fade. It's trying. It's trying. Get him a kick. Okay, does find himself green side in that second cut of rough. Again, nothing too crazy, but Matt Rowe's licking his chops here. 197 yards in the second cut of rough. Kind of looking right down the barrel. Does have an ability to try to cut one in here. Looks like he's aiming at where Dylan's ball landed and see if he can get the club on the ball here and turn it a little left to right. right, a little too much fade here. He's going to find that first. Ooh. Wow, hops over the bunker. Left with a pretty good-looking wedge here. A little nod from the gods there to bypass that sand trouble in front of the screen.
He must be a member at the People's Country Club.
It's a good-looking wedge here from Matt Rowe. Reaching. Okay, just short. He is on the green, but just outside of that gimme circle. This is a big, big wedge for Dylan Keeven. His third shot here at the par 5, 21 yards from this pin. Does look like there's a little left-right break here. Ooh, gets it on the ground quick. Looks really good. Needs to settle. Settle! Oh, it's in!
Oh!
Okay, incredibly here. Yeah, the superintendent's going to have a viciously worded email from me tomorrow. Looks like this is, he can putt this, but he's electing to chip it. 3 yards, just a little touch. Just got to get this, just got to breathe on it. Okay, so yeah, did try to chip that. Such a subtle chip here. I think he's going to go ahead and elect for the putter, which is a smart move.
He's going to do it with the wedge, though.
Hey, I think he's just going to belly this wedge. It's a good play. Oh, just misses. Needs to settle. Okay. Wow. Some excitement. Everybody's heart rate was elevated there, folks, but both players record a par. We are all square through 13, coming to a beautiful par 3, number 14 here at Bethpage. 136 yards, just a little flip wedge. Now, if you notice, that shade of red on the backside of that green. This green is pretty diabolical, and that pin is even more so all the way up front in the smallest portion of this green. It's a good-looking swing from Matt Rowe. Looks really good. Get him a knot. Oh, catches it just short and takes all the heat off of that golf ball. It's going to be left with a short-sided chip there, but... All right, Dylan. Feeling the pressure here. Needs a smooth swing. All right, shot is off. Needs a fade, and it's hooking, folks. All right, it's going to be a chip off.
The other one, it makes more putts than you. 100%.
The clubhouse is absolutely packed here. Everybody coming in, seeing what's going to happen here in the Winter Madness Final Four. All right, Keeven's left with 17 yards, short-sided. Just needs to get this on the green and trundling. Oh, a little cut wedge here, and settles, stay, and misses the gimme circle. So this is going to be a bogey here. Now this is Matt Rowe's second. Anything in the gimme circle gets him a point back here at hole 14. And well done. It's what he needed to do. We are 1 point awarded to Matt Rowe. He is currently in the lead. We are headed to hole 15. All right, hole 15 is a par 4, the hardest hole on this golf course.
A lot of bunkers.
430 yards straight up this hill, so players are going to have an ability to swing free here into this fairway and be left with a heavily guarded greenside. Stay right there. All right, a little high fade. Looks like it's going to catch some thicker grass. Hey, Dylan. Going to go ahead and refresh our broadcast here for the ultimate viewing pleasure for all of you folks joining us here on the stream. All right, we are back. .430-yard hole. Dylan Keeven. Ooh, a little low, needs to cut, and it's finding that left side. Honestly, it's not the worst. He's going to have a look. Can see his golf ball. Classified as deep rough, but I do think that the only thing he's going to have to consider is the spin out of this. It's probably going to knuckle, especially to an elevated green, probably opt for a little lofted club or maybe even a hybrid, but shot's probably going to be playing closer to 215 to 220 with this elevation, even more so with that spin reduction off of this golf shot. Okay, smart play. He said he doesn't want nothing of it. He wants to just get his ball back into a playable lie. Interesting here. Matt Rowe is jumping up and down and ready to go, keeping the blood flowing. 180 yards, just on the cut line between that first cut and second cut of the rough here. All right, pin located in the back right portion of this green, a little kidney bean shape here, so looks like Matt's going to try to play a little cut in here and have it settle. All right, well-executed golf shot. Just needs to jump a little bit. Reach. Ooh, yes, it's on. Well done for Matt Rowe.
Great shot.
Pulls the shot when he absolutely needs it. Well done. All right, this is Dylan's third shot from 133 yards. Still in the deep rough here. I'm sorry, it's actually classified as just the rough, so nothing too crazy, but as we've seen on the first opening holes, the rough here at Bethpage is vicious. All right, smooth swing from Dylan. Looks like it's got the distance. Can he do it? It's on a great line. Oh, takes dead aim, but is just short of that gimme circle. And he does give one more back to Matt Rowe heading into 16. This has got to be the time where Dylan knows that he's got to make a move right now. All right, Matt Rowe on the box, 459 yards. Huge elevation drop, about 55 feet off this tee box into the fairway. All right, swing is off. A little drawer. I love that. Should get an extra pop here for the little run on that draw spin. 300 yards plus for Matt Rowe. This guy he's found his groove. All right, Dylan. Steps in. Needs to make a good golf swing here. All right, up the left side, and he's found the left side again. That adrenaline's causing him to flip this club at impact and not playing that normal fade, so left with a tough shot here out of the deep rough. 183 yards with a pair of trees directly in his line of this pin. Pin's located in the back left of this green. Dylan conversing with his team, seeing what the play is here. Second shot here at the par 4. Goes back to the bag, some indecision here. Does Look like he's comfortable with the selection. Again, 183 yards. All right, does get up and over the trees. It's a great shot from Dylan. See if it can catch some fairway. Does find that short grass, and he's going to have a good, straightforward look for his third shot. All right, Matt feeling pretty good. 148 yards left here at 16. Second shot.
Nicely done last night, buddy. Hey, thank you.
All right. Matt Rowe. All right, takes it up the right side, a little draw in. It's on a good line, just needs to sit a touch. Digging. I believe that is on the surface. That's a great distance call there. We're going to have to see if that's going to award him with a green hit or a forced putt. Mr. Keeven left with 48 yards.
He's got to put this in the circle.
He
if wants
does.
to play extra golf.
A gimme circle is necessary here. Dylan Keeven. See if we can get some release here. Oh, he does miss the gimme circle, and that is the tail of the tape here in Bay 2. Matt Rowe survives and advances into the finals. A nod to the cap to Mr. Dylan Keeven for a well-fought battle. But that is what we have here today. As you can see on the scorecard here, Matt Rowe moved in and
hold on.
when he needed to. Pen
It's not
was
recording
live.
yet.
Mr. Matt. Yep, you're good. He's going to take that back, solidifying his name into the finals of Winter Madness 2025. Congratulations to Matt Rowe.
Well deserved. Well deserved.
Cody, you saw it back and forth from the very first hole. Dylan Keeven had a pretty outright lead there, but Matt Rowe stayed patient, hit the golf shots he needed to when the time said so, and here we are. Matt Rowe is into the finals. Cody, I think we're having a slight delay for a 12:30 start for our next matchup. It'll be Mr. Mark Schulte versus Mr. Mike Hornack. That'll be an epic battle. So all of you who have been tuning in, we appreciate you. We hope you join us here at 12:30, and we'll see you then.
Come with me, let's take a trip to the islands. We up on that jet, we'll do more than just fly on it. Stand on that hill, you gon' die on it. Let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. A moment can live on forever.